it's time for me to attend my first ever Pokemon Regionals. But how'd I get here? Well, I've been collecting Pokemon cards since the Pokemon Sun and Moon era, and for the longest time, I was just that, a collector. That is, until May last year, where I attended my first ever local play night, and this is where I fell in love with the game. It also helps being awarded with exclusive prize packs. Now, for almost every week, I've been playing at my locals just as a casual player, but I want to challenge myself. I want to become a better player. So here I am, preparing for the largest Pokemon tournament in Melbourne, the Melbourne Pokemon Regional Championships 2025. This is where top players from all over Australia and even around the world gather to compete in Pokemon Go, the trading card game, and the video game, all aiming to become the best in the region and secure a spot to play in the annual Pokemon World Championships. But I'm not quite there yet, so let's start preparing. For this tournament, I'll need a 60 card pre-made deck. This is what I'm running. I'll be playing Joltik boxes regionals, and this is my list. Starting with the Pokemon, we have 2 Miraidon, 2 Iron Hands, 2 Pikachu EX, 2 Joltik, and 1 Galvantula. Also 1 Pheasantipity EX, 1 Mew EX, 1 Latias EX, 1 Lily's Clefairy EX, 1 Blood Moon Ursaluna EX, a Maractus, and finally an Iron Leaves EX. For the supporters, I have 4 Bosses orders, 4 Arven, 4 Crispin, and 1 Iono. For items, I have 4 Nest Ball, 2 Ultra Ball, 3 Pokegear 3.0, 1 Super Rod, 1 Earthen Vessel, and 1 Prime Catcher. For tool cards, I have 2 Bravery Charms, 1 Rescue Board, and 1 Future Energy Booster Capsule. I'll be running just 1 Stadium card, Gravity Mountain. Finally, for the energies, I have 5 Electric, 5 Grass, 2 Metal, and 2 Psychic. There's my whole deck list. Here's everything I'm bringing to regionals. First is my deck box with my deck, Joltik box. Underneath is my damage counters, dice, and markers. A spare set of sleeves. Spare set of outer sleeves. A spare set of normal sleeves. Some penny sleeves. A spare set of dice and damage counters. Another spare set of dice and damage counters, but these are from Japan. Top loaders, a spare deck box, my other deck box, which has 2 decks, Mamoswine EX, and Dragbolt.
No, it's too late already. I did it yesterday on the way.
Good morning everyone, this is day 1 of Melbourne Regionals. Currently it's around 8 AM, woke up around 6:30 this morning to get here, which is quite tiring to be honest, but last night I ended up re-sleeving my sleeves on my deck, just because I talked to a sleeve checker judge about my sleeves and he said although they are fine to play with, the little Eevee ones, there are a lot of imperfections that can appear from using them too much. There are things like the sides can be really obvious due to wear and tear. There might be like little dents in them, and just with those EV sleeves I didn't really have enough spare outer sleeves for them either, so I thought the safest bet was just to use these plain black ones. Doesn't look as nice, but it'll do the job. It is easier to shuffle with these, and it's less thick as well. So yeah, I'm kind of just waiting for our round to start. It's probably another half hour to hour before our games begin, but I'm quite excited. My goal for today is to win at least 1 game. So that's my goal, to win at least 1 game. Hopefully I can do it. It's a best of 3 format in the regionals, so yeah, looking forward to that. There's my first pairing. Oh, it disappeared. My first pairing. Joel Westrock. Table 122. Okay.
My wife here.
Round 1 just finished, and I lost that match, unfortunately. So that's 1 loss for me so far. I lost the first 2 games, so we didn't get to a third match. I was up against a Dragon Ball Goldengo deck, which I haven't played against before as a Joltik box player, so I wasn't sure what the matchup was, but midway through I realized that I couldn't get the last 2 prize cards in both my matches just because I didn't do enough damage. And that was with the Blood Moon, Ursaluna, which only did 240 at most, and the Goldengo had about 260 HP. Yeah, so I couldn't really do much in the first game. I was able to get the first 4 prizes quite easily, but then after that, once his Goldengo's were up, he didn't play any Dragapult, so I couldn't do Lilith's Clefairy or anything on him. He essentially just blocked me from taking that third knockout for that 2 prizes. However, I do realize I needed 2 Pikachus down on my board and set up, which I couldn't do because in both games, my Pikachu, well, at least one of my Pikachus were prized. Yeah, so that was a little bit annoying. I think I got close in the second game, where evolving my Joltik into Galvantula and then attacking for about 150, if I instead put down my Pikachu and then attach energies onto my Pikachus using its ability, maybe I would have had a chance. The only problem is he was only 1 knockout away from winning, and he had a boss in hand, so he won that one. So maybe that wouldn't have done anything, now that I think about it. But yeah, that was game 1. Yeah, current score 0 wins, 1 loss. Yeah, on to game 2. Alright, round 2 just wrapped up, and I won that game. So I was playing against a mirror match against another Joltik box, but this Joltik box was a little bit different. This one had a Terrapagos in there, as well as 1 water energy to fill that Terrapagos. And that was mainly to counter other Joltik boxes, counter Raging Bolt, and also counter Terra Box as well. But yeah, in that game, it was pretty close. The first match, I called heads. I was able to go second, won that game. Alright, it was like 2-2-2-2. It was a pretty even prize trade, but because I got to set up first, I was able to get that win. Second game, he chose to go second. He won that game. He essentially had a Terrapagos, which went into the active and blocked me from essentially attacking him, and I also bricked at the very start. And he had a Iron Hands EX in the active, really hard to retreat. Yeah, couldn't really do too much, to be honest, at that point. Third game, I chose to go second. Won pretty standard setup, got Pikachu down, got Iron Hands down, got 2 prizes with Iron Hands first, then got 2 prizes with Pikachu, and then he was able to get 4 prizes as well, which allowed me to put on a Blood Moon Ocean, which I actually drew into, played it down, touched an energy, I had Prime Catcher in hand, switched it, knocked out. I think he put down like a Fez and a Miraidon, which was just sitting there in his bench, and I just knocked that out. So I've achieved my goal. I've gotten the win. Pretty happy with that. Let's see if I can win more than just 1 game. Game 3 just wrapped up, which I lost. I was up against someone who is pretty good. He played Gardevoir, and he got invited to Worlds last year. Really tough matchup. First game, I was doing okay at the start. I was knocking him out here and there, but not as fast as I should have been. My hand wasn't the greatest, and having item lock was a little bit tough because he had a Pidgey on board just blocking me. Lost that game though, unfortunately. And then second game, went into it, had the worst hand I could ever have. I had pretty much no supporters, had like 3 energies in my hand, had 1 Joltik and then a Fez and a Latias EX, which did absolutely nothing for me. So I couldn't power up anything, I couldn't get an Oven, I couldn't get a Nest Ball out, I couldn't get an Ultra Ball or anything out. Wasn't able to get any of my attackers down. He ended up just sweeping me. I was able to get 2 prize cards at the end-ish, but he was already on like maybe 2 prize cards left, so it was very easy for him to win. So that's 1 win and 2 losses at the moment. I'll probably play 1 more, see how I go there. If I lose that one, I'll probably drop out and play side events. So round 4 just finished up. I tied that one. It was against another Joltik box player. Won the first game because I got to set up first, but I go in second, got everything in, hit everything. The main Pokemon that led me to win was having Pikachu EX set up, being able to attack twice, so I loaded a bunch of energies onto it and going to hit twice in a row. So pretty much got me the win. In the second round, we were really close to time, but at the end she just won, my opponent just won. The problem with that second round was both of my Joltiks were prized, so I couldn't really do much. It was really slow for me to get it going, but she also had a little bit of trouble getting things going as well. Yeah, ended up ending in time, but she did win just at the very end, so it ended up being a tie. Yeah, from here, I decided to drop out. My final score is 1 win, 2 losses, and 1 tie. I could have kept going, but I think I'm quite out of it. brains a little bit out of it. So yeah, I want to play some side events. This side event is called Pack Battle, and everyone here gets given a booster pack to open. From that booster pack, you construct your own 20 card deck, which usually just involves all of the cards that you have pulled, plus 10 extra energies. You then battle against 3 other players, and whoever wins the most out of those gets an extra 10 prize points. There are a few special rules related to this game mode. Most of the rules are the same as TCG. You can attach 1 energy per turn, you can play 1 supporter per turn, etc. But because of the limited deck size and limited cards that you have to play with, all your energies count for every type of energy. So you can attach a grass energy onto a fire Pokemon and it'll still count as a fire energy if that Pokemon needs a fire energy to attack. You can also evolve during your turn, but you can only evolve 1 Pokemon during your turn. If you evolve from basic to stage 1, that's fine, you can only evolve 1. However, if you want to evolve into a stage 2, you do need to play this Ditto token, which allows you to evolve instantly from basic to stage 2. However, doing so does end your turn immediately. With evolutions, you can evolve from a basic into any stage 1 or 2. They don't have to be in the same evolution line, so I can play a basic Shroodle on my field, and then on the next turn, if I want, I can evolve it into a stage 1 Bravery. Even though it's not from the same evolution line, it's allowed just because of the restricted number of cards and card pool that you have access to.
300.
Just so you know.
You can use these points to redeem items off the prize wall. The prize wall contains a variety of items such as booster packs, ETBs, booster boxes, playmats, deck sleeves, plushies, gachas, and a wide variety of TCG items. Our group was pretty lucky because we pulled this, and this. We just play a few pack battles, and I'm with people from my locals that usually play it, and these are the packs that we got after the pack battles from the pack points.
I'm gonna go Don first. Come on.
Alright, Pokemon Trading Card Deck Masters, that's time for friends. The current turn is turn 0 and the additional turns.
Oh!
Not bad. I can try that to Tim. You can find that you can
That's
have a full
great.
set. Hey, I got a Don from the Don pack. That's amazing. So it's 1-0 right now.
Oh! Zelfox V.
Okay. See what I get. Grass Energy, Scatterbug, Simiseal, Watchel, Colobus, Culverberry, Roray, another Umbroud, Zangoose, Primeape, Gouge.
Gouging Fire.
Alright, so it's 1-1 all. Alright, next pack wins. Next good pack wins. Alright, it's a Pikachu pack. I can pull the Pikachu. That'll make everything from today worth it.
Oh!
Lightning Energy. Olo, Lona Diglett, Volcarona, Espathra, Victini, Halzine Tauros, another
Megaton.
Trapinch, and Ninecrown. Got another one of these!
From my prize points, I had 50 in total, so I got 3 Lost Origin packs and 1 Spark and 1 Stellar Crown. Stellar Crown. Fire. Good old.
Open for registration.
Chocolate.
$125. Current regulation. Everyone that registers will receive a booster box elimination.
Tomorrow. That one. One of the Navises. Oh!
I'll count it all.
Oh, that's great.
Oh,
Oh, and a knocked out. Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that was your...
Yeah, we got the 2 Dons. Two Dons, 2 sets. Wow.
That's a great pack. That's a great pack.
That was good.
It was good.
Open this.
Alright, next pack. Surging Sparks.
I'm going out. Oh, no.
Lightning.
Is it the Pikachu?
Pikachu.
Come on.
Vulpix.
Swablu.
Swablu. I don't even know what that one is.
Sunberry.
Berry. That. Okay.
Capricorn. Oh. Nothing? My
Oh,
Lord.
okay.
Playable.
A hit per pack. We like that.
Playable. This was only ever playable when Lugia was a thing.
Why do
And
they
I'm gonna
look
sleeve
so
them up
different?
with Mamoru sleeves.
Yeah.
Some good premium sleeves.
When are you gonna open these?
We're at day 2 of Pokemon Regionals Melbourne, and I'm not playing, but I came to play the side events, and they had a couple pretty nice events in day 2, like Battle for Booster Boxes, where essentially $125 to enter, and you get a booster box upon entry, and if you win that, you also get another booster box, so that's pretty good. That one is just going to be name dropped randomly, so can't really tell when it's going to come up. Another one that they had was called Battle for the Classic, which is where you pay $150 to enter, and you get a booster box for participating. And on top of that, you play your normal TCG games, and if you win all the games, if you come number 1, you get a Classic Collection set, which is a massive black box which has 3 decks based on the original trio starter Pokemon. I was on the waitlist for it, but I was 5th on that waitlist and didn't end up getting it, unfortunately. So it is what it is. I might just play some more pack battles today and then call it if there's nothing else really. Yeah, I'll be trying to get into the booster box battles if I can.
Are we KK?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. He was playing a.
I'm trying to figure out what to not play.
Ooh. Actually, wait, I think it's turn 1, so I don't think you can attack.
Oh, sorry. Oh, my bad card.
I'm gonna go energy onto this.
Alright, I'll draw your turn. I will attach an energy, and I will pass.
I draw. Attach energy. I go from the talisman.
Alright, I'll attach an energy, and then do 80 damage to each basic Pokemon in play, actually plus yours, so that's 1, let's see, that's, yeah. I think it's 120. Alright.
And I'm banned. So that's another 20. Yeah, I attach. 164.
Okay, I just put out. Yeah. You put out. Yeah, that's fine.
Then I'll just give you one of them.
I will only select to take two.
Manipulations.
I wouldn't take all 3. Oh,
And then put
yeah.
this back.
I'll put this back. Sorry?
You want to gamble?
Yes, I do. Now you go first. Yeah, I'll go first. I'll take 2 more again. Oh, you first then. No,
I attach. I hit for 160.
Touch to 0, and I will leave range for 20. Oh, yeah, I can't touch. Touch.
We're doing Butterwing.
First or second.
Okay.
I will
I prevent
attach.
next time,
Yep.
so
And I will leave range.
That is dangerous.
Oh, you guys check, yeah. Oh, you can look at the card? Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright, okay, yep. Yeah, so it's...
Attach.
Come on. I need boss order. What's the boss order? Okay.
Your turn.
Turn. 100. Fail.
I think it's a fail. Attach. Like that.
No, this guy's like he was like the best.
I don't know who Jerry is. But Mel went almost undefeated in day 1 and 2.
I draw. I attach.
Oh yeah, he went undefeated in day 1.
Okay.
I don't know, just him and Brad that went there.
Players for Pack Battle X, please enter yellow table 16. Pack Battle X, yellow table 16.
I draw. Attach.
Players for Pack Battle Q, please enter yellow table 12.
Draw button. Okay. Atalia. Then look at the top 2 of that one. Whatever. Just 2 on the bottom, this one on the top. Then Cotton Wing.
Draw.
So we get 100.
Put that down. I will send EX.
Cut for...
I attach.
Yep.
And then...
Good. Yeah.
我想换一个换一个活动。
用的多两层，就4 BM。
啊，然后我们想这个分9，这个分9啊，这个分享
你哪一个？
要是没有大的要换的，我就问你买一点。
How's it playing TCG for you, man? Alright, let's go.
Can I at least get rid of your meow before I die?
And then I'm going to drop whip.
It's not the right one. Oh, but I will take it.
Oh my god.
It's not the right. But do.
Two thing next, and then Poteni. Yep, I'll grab 4 spots and 2 brilliant
Can I help
stars.
anyone? That is the 2 theme decks and your packs.
Thank you so much. It's the end of day 2. People are wrapping up now. All side events are now done. We want to do a raid battle, but unfortunately there weren't enough spots, and the next waiting time when we were asked was an hour, which is a little bit too long, so didn't end up going to that. So we just played a lot of pack battles. From that, I ended up getting about 8 tickets in total. There was one match where it was like double prize points, so I ended up getting 20 prize points for the price of 1 essentially. I got 6 packs, 4 Surging Sparks, 2 Brilliant Stars, and then on top of that, they allowed bartering, so I was able to barter for these 2 theme decks here. Yeah, got them for 10 each, which is pretty cool. That's it for day 2. Now I'm heading home. And that's it. That is Pokemon Melbourne Regionals all done. All done for this year. From everything, I got a good assortment of loot, which I'll go through. But just from joining the regionals, this is what I ended up snagging. Surfer promo card from regionals. Unfortunately, it's not the most useful trainer card, but it's nice. Has a regional stamp on it, right there. We also all got given a playmat like that, which I think is also nice, but Alolan Executor isn't really my favorite Pokemon, so I don't really see myself using this one much. I still do prefer using my own designed playmat. That was pretty much everything that we got for playing. You only really get packs if you get within the top, I think it's like top 128 or something along those lines. Because I only ranked in just above top 500, I didn't get any packs. I was hoping that they'll give us like a prize pack or something, like what they do at locals and cups and stuff like that, but they didn't give that at all. Even just a single booster for participating would have been nice. Didn't seem like with these regionals they really give that much to people that stand below 128. But they do have a lot of side events which you do have to pay for. From those events, I actually got quite a few great pulls. Got these 4 at least from the side events. I got a Flygon EX, which is actually a card I've been looking for Mamoswine deck. Palossand EX there. Braviary Fallout, which is great. And also Drasna there as well. I also pulled these 2, which is pretty great. Melodic, great in a very specific deck. And then this one, a Chaladon. I'm not sure if it's used in any decks. I don't think it is, but it's a nice art. So there is that. Do a little bit of an opening. We'll open all the Surging Sparks and see what we get. Cool. So starting off with the Pikachu pack, which actually, these are all 4 different artworks. Funny enough. Pikachu. Gives me the Pikachu, I hope. I think I saw something. Right. Metal Energy. So that's the title. I actually can't see what I'm pulling. That one. That one. That one. Alolan Trio. Wang Chen something? Wo Chen. Togekiss? That's Togekiss? Yeah, that's Togekiss. Giraffari? Giraffari. Oh, okay. Alolan Executor. Nice. I don't think it's used for anything, but I don't think it's useful for any sets, but there we go. It's something. It's a pull. Let's go with, since we pulled it, Alolan Executor next. Fire Energy, start with Bronzor. The Applin, Drellodon. That one, Marill, was right, yep. Corbell, Rhydon, Drayton, Sunfisk, Castform, Sunnyform, Terrapagos. Oh, that's it. Alright, nothing much from that. Best card is probably Drayton, but it's not even really used in any decks. Next, we'll go with our Chaladon, Psychic, Spheal, Casper Kid, that's right. Larvitar, yeah, Larvesta. That one. Jasmine's Gaze, Xerneas. Oh, okay, Toro, that's quite nice. Citadel, Cyrano. Interchange sets. Okay, not much from that pack either. Having another Terra Orb is nice, but again, not using too many decks. Alright, last pack of Surging Sparks. Latias. No, pull the SIR. We will see, Alright. Cross Energy, Chemical. No, that one is Centipede. Dini. Mousehold. Yep, Mousehold. Rang of Rude. Larvesta. Do we get something? We don't. Zarude. All we got from those 4 packs was Lone Executor. That's it for my regionals vlog. I did enjoy my time. It was quite tiring, especially on day 1 when you're going back to back. With this regionals, I was pretty bad with preparation. I actually did not play the week leading up to it at all. That was my bad there. I should have probably practiced a little bit more, practiced my deck a little bit more, understood the meta a lot more. I think if I did go to my next regionals, that would be things I do. I'll definitely put more time into practice, understand the meta decks, understand how I play against meta decks with the deck I want to play. And honestly, the deck that I chose, Joltik Box, it's not my favorite deck. It was just one of the easier decks to use in this current meta. I actually would prefer to play Ancient Box, the original style with Pokestop, but unfortunately that is no longer viable since Pokestop has been ruled out of the game. That's my experience. Definitely worth it if you ever do play the TCG. Worthwhile experience to kind of know what it is playing on a more professional level, on a high level. We'll see if I go to the next one. It was a good experience nonetheless. Great time with friends, great time to learn. That is it for my vlog. Bye! You can also follow my travel vlog account. It will be in the description below. Yeah, that one you'll see me travel to a lot of places. Currently it's just all Japan, but eventually there'll be more countries as well. To the first lucky person that stayed till this long, here is a code card for you. If you play the online game, right,